World of windmills, dreams, and steady sparks of light. Model cars, giant schematics, pop culture in full flight. Sci-fi worlds he brings to life, each piece placed just so right. Step by step, a marvel grows in his hands, pure midnight. Wise world building dreams, a vision clear as day. Every model, every scene, crafted his own way. Engines growling, his spaceships taking air, journey grand in his mind, through his YouTube lair. In each frame the universe blooms, tools and time into passion drives every beat, a symphony in his room. From classic rise to space-time, details deep, he's our guide. Worlds imagine taking flight, shining in the studio light. From classic rise to space-time, details deep, he's our guide. Worlds imagined taking flight, shining in the studio light.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the UK at the moment, which is like 28 degrees. It's I think that equates to 88 Fahrenheit. The reason for that is because did you like that? That was great special effects. um, it's so hot here. It's so hot. I don't know. In America, what happens if it's 88 degrees Fahrenheit? But you've got no aircon, because we don't have any aircon here at all. I've got a fan right next to my head, literally. And because I'm on the top floor of the house, it is just baking hot. Absolutely baking hot. Hello, Christopher Grantham.
Let's give it up big time. Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
It's so hot. So you can imagine it's been hot outside today, 88. In the evening, for some reason, it gets hotter. I don't know if it's the heat leaving the earth and going back. Gaz there in chat, he's in Corby. He'll tell you how hot it is here. It's just an absolute nightmare at the moment. So much so that I thought I'd bring this back. So today I'm going to tell you, well, actually, I'm going to show you what the weather's like here. You can see there's a theme tonight, can't you? I'm just going to moan about the weather all night tonight. Oh my God, it's just so hot. It's just so hot. So I've got water, which it was full when I brought up here, but I'll probably be dehydrated by the end of this stream. So apart from that, we've been having some fun here. I took my car for its MOT today, and as you can see here, I've got a whole list of things that are wrong with it. So I'm not allowed to drive my car until it's fixed. It's actually being fixed on Monday, but the suspension arm, ball joint excessively worn offside front, suspension arm, pin and bush excessively worn offside front, windscreen damage. It's got a chip, but it didn't fail on that. It was just a minor defect. And I've got some advisories. I've got a minor leak in my exhaust, suspension arm, pin or bush worn on the near side front, coil spring rear, offside end near side corroded, axle swivel pins and bushes swivel pin and bush slightly worn. That's a lot to do. So that's costing me £500 on Monday to get that fixed, and then I can have my MOT, and then that's good for another year. But no, it's a balmy 94 here now, but I have the aircon. See, you've got aircon. If I want aircon, Lou, I got to go sit in the workshop. I should have done the stream from the workshop tonight, shouldn't I? But I didn't do that. I thought I'd come up to the most hottest room in the house at the moment and just stick my head next to a fan. I'm just surprised I'm not sweating at the moment. But yeah, the theme tonight is definitely that. Time for a new car. Well, I was thinking about that, and I mean, I might save up for a new car, Steve, but at the end of the day, if I get it fixed, the thing I like about my car, even though it's an old car, is it's reliable. So if I can, the things that are wrong with it are consumable items, things that you'd expect to go wrong, but it's got a sturdy engine, touch wood. So I'm happy to plough a bit of money into it. And to be honest with you, the last 3 or 4 years, it's sailed through the MOT, so it's hardly surprising that something's gone wrong this time. But there you go. If anyone in America doesn't know what an MOT is, we're not allowed to drive a car on the road unless it's got a valid MOT, which is basically checking the condition of your car. And, you know, if you've got a frayed seatbelt or you've got a little chip in your windscreen in a certain place, or I don't know, your coil springs corroded too far, they'll stop you driving. You're not allowed to drive that car. Now, I understand in America, some cars haven't got windscreens. They're just all in a complete beat up mess. As long as they go, you can drive them. But yeah, it's not like that in the UK here. We have to take it every year for a test, which we have to pay for. I mean, I pay £45 for that. And then obviously if anything's wrong with it, then that's what happens. But that's pretty much what an MOT is. So it's hot in Nola, and my air condition broke. Your air condition broke. I don't know how you could deal with it. If you get a hot spell, like Lou, what would happen if Lou, what happens if 94 degrees, if your aircon stopped working? What do you do? What do you do? Pop quiz, hot shot. What do you do? And look, Wayne Watson, another one. Look, in Florida, can you imagine if you had... God, when I went to Disney World, if I didn't have air conditioning there, I mean, I was out in those parks, and the Disney World parks in that sort of heat, and that killed me. 93 and a thunderstorm just started here in Jacksonville. Pretty crazy stuff. But well done, Peter, for getting the Walkabout. Obviously, it's an Aussie film. Got Jenny Agutter in it, though, but I thought you'd get that. It was either going to be that or Storm Boy today, with my mindset being on hot things that are hot. I thought I'd put that. You see, the UK has been taking the mickey out of Queensland over the 36 Olympics venue. Rowers surrendered by Crocs. Really? I haven't seen that. And MOT is to make sure our cars are fit to drive on terrible roads we have. Yeah, God, the roads here are terrible. Potholes everywhere. But we sweat. I'll just sit in a bath or wrap myself in a wet towel, I guess. Anyway, so that's the theme tonight. So, things to show you first. I have got the next... this, by the way, this is the link here. This link will take you to the merch store. Do you like my new top? Spaceballs, the t-shirt. It's available in my merch store. Right there. And there is a discount if you're in the UK at the moment. So I saw the Mel Brooks trailer and I thought I've got to do a t-shirt like that. So I've done that. I've only got t-shirt. Perhaps at the winter I'll make a sweater one. But the reason I'm pointing this out is because that links to my Dashery store. It also links to some of the things I'm going to show you here. We've got the next Star Trek ship. And this is a great one. This is Bill Krause's model. This is the Enterprise G. And it's the biggest ship we've had so far, which looks like this. I don't want to drop it, but it's pretty impressive. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. And with my head for comparison, as you can see, it is quite a big model, this one. So I think this is the 7th ship we've had now. Now, if you have noticed, like I said I was going to do last week, I donated all of those figures to my local card shop, what do they call it? Hobby shop, if you like, in town, in Corby. So basically, I can move these over. So I've got 6 in that one. Oh, we've got 7, 8. Wait a minute. 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's the 8th one. That's the 8th one. So we are getting there on that, which is all cool. Just so you know, Wayne Brickles won the Back to the Future board game from last week. Matthias has won a mug. Tony Fisher, Tiger Tone, you've won a mug. And there's another mug. Oh, and obviously Gaz there. He got a mug. He won a mug as well. So that's all of that all sorted there as well. So I've showed you the ship. I was actually really impressed. This is now my favourite ship we've got so far. I thought the Titan was good, but this, I mean, I don't know if you can see the Aztecian on there. Oh, look at that. So it's a nice, I say Aztecian, it's not really Aztecian. I don't know what it is. I just like the effect. I like the effect. Okay, so other thing I'm going to show you is, let me click over this monitor here. We've had a new release just announced from Fan Home in the UK. I don't know if it's in the US yet. Obviously, we knew this was coming. This is the Lich King. Now, get a free gift there. Look at that when you subscribe today. Now, the website, if you want to subscribe to this, I don't have a link or an affiliate link or anything like that. So I'll put that in chat at the moment. But if you are on the members channel or anything like that, you'll know I've already built this. And I did show you the magazines last week. But I want to go a little bit more into that. So what I'm going to do is I actually edited a little bit of the video that's going to be coming out, I'm guessing now in the next few days, for the Lich King. So check this out. This is Hawkstar. Hello. Now, as I said, I am an absolutely massive World of Warcraft fan. In fact, the third expansion, Wrath of the Lich King, was definitely my favourite, and it gave us the chance to travel to Icecrown Citadel to face off with the Lich King. Now, you do have to make your way through various bosses before you finally confront the Lich King. When you used to do this as a raid, it could take 7 days at least to get through the whole dungeon. And I'm not going to give you any spoilers, but some pretty shocking events happen after you've confronted him. Now, the model that we're going to be building is a massive 60 centimeters in height. The sword Frostmourne itself is 30 centimeters. It's an articulated model made of high quality ABS and metal parts. It does have light effects on the sword and eyes, and it's true to the original character. Another great thing about this model is that it is actually remote control. There you go. That's just a little bite-sized chunk of what's to come. Now, I don't know when I can release that video. The funny thing is that obviously I didn't have a video on the channel today because I took my car for its MOT. And tomorrow I'm going to be building some decking in my garden. I've just got to wait for the timber to be delivered. So I've already done tomorrow's video. Now, I'll tell you what video I've done. I've done the Batmobile. So I've done the 1966 Batmobile. But I've also done pack 1 of the Toyota Supra. And I've also done pack 1 of the Lich King. So I'm just waiting for the nod to let me know which one to release. So there's no guess. It might be the Lich King, actually. We'll find out. I don't know what's going to be released on the channel tomorrow, so it'll be a surprise. It'll be one of those 3, I guarantee it. But there is a video going to be on the channel tomorrow. Is that everything? I'm just looking down the thing. I think that is. I think we're doing really good. I think we're doing really good. Keep forgetting things. I have to say that I put some stuff aside last time to talk about, and I couldn't talk about it because I completely forgot. But that's my dizzy head at the moment. And it doesn't help with the, with the heat. Okay, let's get on to the chat. Let's see what's going on here. God, there is quite a bit of chat. I do these monologues and they just rabbit on and on and on. Right here, we're getting the tail end of the hurricane hitting on the Pacific states, so it's raining with a vengeance. So, Shark Pedrera, Ricardo, you're in... I know the place. Are you around? You're near Chichen Itza, aren't you? You're in Mexico way, aren't you? Is that right? So is that I don't know, but you're talking about the Pacific states. That's the other side. I'm so confused. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. We sweat a lot. You're in a spare truck at the moment with no aircon. It's not fun. No, I mean, the thing is, you can drive at speed, though, can't you, Craig? And talking about driving at speed, I drive so well at speed that in a 30-mile-an-hour speed zone, I was going 37, and the police didn't like that. So they've invited me to talk about it on the, I don't know, beginning of August. The good thing is that I don't have to go anywhere now. I can actually have my little school online, which is cool. So I've got 3 hours. I've said I'm gonna do it at 7:45 in the morning, but I've got another speed awareness course. Now this has been my 4th speed awareness course in like 15 years. So yeah, but I've got no points on my license, and by doing a speed awareness course, I avoid getting points on my license. So my license will remain clean. But Mrs. World of Wayne does laugh because every time I get caught speeding, it's because I'm only going a couple of miles an hour over. I'm not like a speed demon. It's crazy. So yeah, so I was going 37 miles an hour in a 30. But I'm not proud. I'm not proud. We need a thunderstorm in the UK soon, definitely. Ian. Well, the weather tomorrow, no, Saturday is going to be crazy. Apparently 31. I think it drops down to 24. I'm talking Celsius to you American people now, which is going to be good because on Sunday I'm outside all day because it's Duxford Air Show. Red Arrows, the Lancaster's going to be there. It's going to be amazing. So I'll try and get some footage of that this Sunday. I am going to Duxford Air Show, so if anyone's going, then be sure to look out for me. I will have my chair. I'm getting there really early, so I will set it up right at the barriers somewhere. So I'm going to be right at the railings, but I'm there all day, which is all cool. James, you sit in front of the fridge with the door open for an hour. What, on like a blanket, like a tent? You can make a tent with the fridge opened. Air conditioning goes out, call the repairman. Yeah, but do they come out? I mean, we used to get things. I don't know if this is a thing in America, but the air conditioning guy says, yeah, the reason the air conditioning is not working is because it's too hot. It's like, really? That's the excuse our air conditioning guys give here. In PC World, when I used to work for them, the air conditioning used to go down all the time, and that was always the excuse that they give. That's too hot, so it won't work. That's why I keep my air conditioning inspected. Damn straight. Look, it's 92 in Denver. Hey, wait a minute. Denver's where the Rockies are, isn't it? I'd expect that to be all like snowy. Sleep with the garden hose. I need to do it definitely. It's 9 degrees C and intermittent rain here today. So Iceland, see, just the name bugged. It's Iceland. Oh, it's cooling me down. Iceland. I got to say it again. Oh, bless. I saw the Stitch movie, by the way. I kind of enjoyed that. I really enjoyed the Stitch movie, but I'm taking myself to the cinema on Monday on account that Mrs. Wayne will not come with me because 28 Years Later's out and she won't watch zombie films with me. So I'm off to see 28 Years Later on Monday, I think. No, I can't. I've got my MOT. I could do actually. I could walk to the cinema while my car's being repaired. That's a good idea. So yes, I'm going to see 28 Years Later, and then obviously I want to see the Brad Pitt F1 movie, which comes out at the end of the week. So that's going to be fun. You got Walkabout too. You managed to get it from those three those three characters walking in the desert. Bless you. Anyone to talk Jaws Orca 50th anniversary on US release of the movie tomorrow. By the way, I found the 2025 Jaws doc. Nigel, someone got sent something from Universal, which was a massive box, which had that 2025 release, the 50th anniversary release of Jaws in it, with loads of other Jaws stuff. And when you open the box up, it plays the Jaws music, and it's got like the poster, like a pop-up poster. I really wish I could get Universal to send one to me. Absolutely brilliant. But yep, Jaws is now 50 years old. Crazy. Some states have DMV inspections. Most have some laws that will make a car not legal to drive. Oh, right, okay. But there are, I'm guessing, Bill, there's some states which just don't care as long as you have motion, they're happy, yeah? I just keep thinking of the Beverly Hillbillies car, the one that Lou built on the channel. that was a bit of a beat up mess, that one, wasn't it? Or what's it? The Arkansas Chuggabug. That was was it the Arkansas? What did the that was the one that just kept backfiring and stuff on the Wacky Racers, wasn't it? The Arkansas Chuggabug. Ah, I love the Wacky Racers. Samuel got a new 2004 Jag yesterday. Scrapped his 1998 after breakdown gun of Scotland. Yeah, I'm not ready to scrap my vehicle. Every car we've gave a name, and it's always a Scottish related name. We used to have Hamish. And Hamish went. So we've got Nessie. Nessie is the Nissan Note. Nissan Note called Nessie. Go figure. So I'm not ready to give that up yet. Milan, it's been so hot here. Both Barney Dog and Gaia Cat have been for a swim in the river today. See, now, on a canal boat, where you don't have air conditioning, I suppose you could just open the doors. That'd be a nightmare. This weather, oh, God. I don't know. How do you cope in the weather, Milan? How do you cope? On Prime wasn't the new one though. They labelled it as 2025. New one on Disney Plus on July the 10th. Oh, I'll have to check that. It's bigger than the Titan. It is, which is weird, isn't it? Scale wise, you'd expect it to be exactly the same size. It's the same shit, but it is. Let me get the Titan. 1 second. So you see my legs there. Look, see, I'm showing all my legs off. So this is the Titan. Whoa, hang on. that was almost bad. And compared to that, this is the Enterprise G. So it's a lot bigger, as you can see. So there is a scale thing here that, I don't know what scale each ship comes in. I haven't got a clue. But there you go. Hopefully that's helped. Time for Enterprise G as a round 2 kit. No, definitely. I would love to see an Enterprise G. Yeah, I haven't done the blimmin' refit yet. So. Actually, I'd love to see an Enterprise G which goes together perfectly. So this means Wayne has more room for stuff Get in touch with him and send your retro stuff. Yeah, no, definitely. I've got the I've got to move this. I've got to lose this chair. Now the reason Vincent's in a chair is because I broke the base off of him, and I'm going to try and think of a new mount. And obviously Maximilian, I left it on again last week, so the batteries run out. I really do need to get that powered by USB, so I don't keep doing that. Because at the moment everything in this retro room is powered kind of by USB, but I've run out of sockets to be honest with you, so I need to get a multi plug if you like. I thought the 2004 Jag was a Mondeo with a new body shape. I haven't seen the 2004 Jag. Well, no, I used to have a Mondeo, Chris. Does that discount not work for the US? I don't think it does. I think it's only a UK thing at the moment, Lou. I don't run the discount. It's something that Dashery does as part of Dashery store. But this T-shirt, you know, I made it and ordered it on the Monday, and it came on the Wednesday during the live stream, yesterday's live stream, which was crazy. So I ran off in the members to put it on because I was like, I want this shirt. You've just ordered one of these shirts. They're wicked, absolutely brilliant. I had to replace a front spring in Mum's car. The spring probably a big pothole. It's all potholes here. You got the same problem in Iceland, then, Bergdis. The roads are god awful. We used to pay road tax, but they call it road duty now because the money that they make from that goes on other things. And as a result, all our roads are just, you know, terrible. Some people, if you watch them, they're actually YouTube channels devoted to it. They'll find potholes and they'll fill them with soil and plant things in them. So in the road, you've got all of these plants and trees and stuff. It's a great idea. Look forward to paying. Yeah, I did email you, Wayne. Can you send me your address? Have I got my email address here? Look, my email, that link there, wayne@worldofwayne.co.uk. I've lost your address again, Wayne. I know you've probably given me 100 times. Can you email me your address, and I can send that to you because it's still down here at the moment. So I say that I will send it to you. You know that's not true. I will get Mrs. World of Wayne to send it. She's like the PA. You still want them to come out of a chitty chitty bang bang. Yeah, I don't know. That's another licensing thing, isn't it? But I would like to see an announcement regarding the Bond cars. I'm missing the Bond cars because theoretically at the moment with Agora models, we've got the Jeep, the SAS Jeep coming out in September. I've got 2 packs of the USS Constitution to do, and they're here. So I have been working on a little bit of that today. I am going to have to break those packs down, though, because wooden ship models take quite a long time. So I don't want you to be watching like an hour video. I try to keep my videos between 10 and 20 minutes. And obviously I did the Apache this week. I've got one more Apache here to do. So really, the only things we're building at the moment is the Apache helicopter and the Constitution. We need more models from Agora Models. Hopefully there's going to be an announcement soon. Hello, Mrs. Welder Wayne. I love the photo Wayne showed us of you, you in your sewing shirt. Yeah, Steve bought Mrs. Welder Wayne a sewing shirt. I don't know if I've got that picture. Let me have a look. It was more of a candid picture I took, Steve. So stand by. Stand by. I'm gonna check my file. Did I keep the picture of Mrs. Welder Wayne? Obviously, I've been working a lot in the garden at the moment, so that's all I've been doing. And that's all I've taken pictures of, pretty much. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, I'm going to show you. This is Mrs. Welder Wayne. Steve got this shirt for me. He gave it to me. He got me the ET one that you saw I was wearing when I was doing the ET build. This is Mrs. Welder Wayne wearing her sewing one. Look, check that out. Ah, pretty cool. Looking good. Looking good. Let's go like that. Mrs. Rodaway, I guess you produce lots of stuff with that shiny embroidery machine. As a matter of fact, she hasn't used it in like a day and a half here, and I was quite worried I was. But yeah, do you remember it had like 5 million stitches? It's probably on 6 now. I wouldn't be surprised. Or 8. Probably on 1 billion. I don't know. She's happy with it. That's the main thing. Would be nice, as would repop of the 60s Chitty styrene kit. Now, this is the one that Spruverse, Phil and Lou built on their channels. I don't know. I think that nowadays, I think Models are crying out for new releases, but with more details. Because back in those old kits, I don't think they lacked the details. I think I noticed that with the Vincent models from round 2. The Lich King is actually a queen. No, Arthas is the Lich King. Arthas is the Lich King, and then Arthas Menethil, and then Bolvir. No, I'm not going to give you spoilers. It's a great build, though. Absolutely great build, the Lich King. So I am hoping that I can release that video. I'd like to release it tomorrow, but if I can't, it'll probably be next week. It was your cat's birthday last Sunday. She's now 22 years old and still goes swimming with a dog. My God. It was our girls. You saw them in today's video where I was showing you about the garden. So Millie and Bella were, did we say 8? 2017. 8 years old. 8 years old Wednesday just gone. It was their birthday. So Mrs. Welderwayne bought them treats and donuts. Can you believe it? Human donuts. She's giving the dogs human donuts. Crazy stuff. So out of touch, thought the Lich King was Game of Thrones. No, it's World of Warcraft. It's the best expansion from World of Warcraft, the 3rd expansion. And because of that, you know that little bit of footage I just showed you there? I had to go and sign back onto my World of Warcraft account. Now, I've played that game. There's a command you can type, /played, and it tells you how long you've played that game for. I've played that game now for 295 days of my life. That's 24 hours a day, according to that. Now, I've been playing it since 2004. But yeah, Wrath of the Lich King was the 3rd expansion and easily the best one, but it's got me back into Warcraft again. So I've started playing The War Within, which is the new expansion, where you can get to level 80. They had a level like nerf years ago. So I'm level 78 already. So I've only got 2 levels to go and I'm max level again. Have I got the decking base done? No. The all the groundwork's already been done for it, but the base and the planks come tomorrow. So I'm hopefully going to be filming that. But it's all ready to go. All ready to go. I'm just waiting for the delivery, which I don't know when that delivery is going to be. I was expecting an email, which I haven't had yet. While I've got my phone here, just so you know, this is my World of Wayne channel, as you can see here. On a mobile phone, can you see here it says Visit Community? Now, where I post just like random things about what I've been up to, this community tab, you can now post on and put your own messages on here. But you can only do that for a mobile phone or a mobile device, should I say. You can't do that on a PC. So if you would like to join the community, you're already a member if you're a member of the World of Wayne channel, but please feel free to comment in there and create topics and stuff like that. And other people will get on board and we can chat and all of that. It's basically like having the Facebook page on the YouTube platform. So that's what that's all about. What is going on with my chat tonight? It's all over the place. Stand by, because chat is all over the place. What the? Right, okay. I'm behind. I'm sorry. I will catch up. You know what I'm like. You replaced a window regulator in my car on Monday. I'm still recovering from that. I guess I'm getting older. Was that a manual or an electric one, Bergdis? Manual ones are easy. Electric ones, God, forget about it. Why are you held on the Supra? I've just done pack 2. Will's Workshop. You know what? They forgot to sign me up for it. I went to the event in Barcelona and they forgot to sign me up for it. It's the reason that I'm not doing the Red Bull, the RB19, because they ran out of stock. So I'm building Dave Phillips's for him. So the model you see me building isn't mine; it's someone else's. So, but I do have the Supra here, but I am behind on that at the moment. Yes, I did see Agora Models have just really released the Terminator. Now, I thought that was going, but I'm glad they brought that back. So, if you never got the Terminator and you want to get that now, that's now available to get. So, for agoramodels.com. Got to be the Lich King. Lich King, not Lynch. Not your cup of tea. What, the Lich King? God, even I can't say it. Back in Dungeons and Dragons time, just so you know, it was never called Lich. It was never called the Lich King or the Lich. It was called a Lick. A Lick. L-I-C-K, if you like. Lick. But I did do an AI check on that, and both ways of pronouncing Lich or Lick are acceptable, apparently. Oh, you're in the Yucatan. That's it, the Yucatan. Yucatan. I knew there was a word, the Yucatan. Yucatan. I like that word. Hello, Wayne. How you doing? I'd like to know when you're going to be doing Enterprise D Pack 11. You know, I really need to get on that, Chris. I did keep promising. I keep promising I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do the Titanic, and never do. Um, I'll try next week. I will try next week. I have been away though, so I've been to Barcelona. I've been to Louisville, so I do need to catch up. Don't forget, World Away, Mexico has an east and a west coast. You're absolutely right. I don't. Geography isn't my forte. Did you see that the Starship went kaboom? I did. Now that was Starship 36 or something, wasn't it? The old SpaceX one. It destroyed a lot of the test site. It was quite a big bang, I have to say. But as I mentioned about my thing in the garden, you know, my shark in resin that we did for the Sprueverse challenge, you learn a lot from failure. So hopefully Elon and SpaceX have learned a lot from that. Speaking of new builds now, they have a license with Universal. I wonder if we'll see the Pontiac from Smokey and the Bandit. It's a good idea. Or rocket ship from Flash Gordon. Any suspicions or guesses, Wayne? No idea. I mean, I guess the Orca. I still think we're going to see an A-team or an Airwolf. I'll be surprised if we don't. I'll be very surprised if we don't. A-team or Airwolf. But I'm surprised we don't see more cars from. Why is it, right? Back in the day, there was a film that was absolutely massive in the UK. It was absolutely massive. But now you don't hear anything about it at all. You don't hear a thing about it. And you can't really find it on streaming services or anything like that. Whatever happened to the Cannonball Run? I don't understand, but in the 80s, it was such a big thing. Everyone, there was merch, there was everything about Cannibal Run. Brilliant film. You don't hear a peep about it now. That's still a really good film. Not so much Cannibal Run 2, but Cannibal Run was brilliant. And I don't understand. Brilliant cars in that as well. I don't understand why we don't see much about it anymore. Was there any controversial things in that? I'm trying to think. Pretty much the reason we don't see much Blazing Saddle stuff. But, hmm, hmm. I take it everyone remembers that film, Cannibal Run. Although, was it called Cannibal Run in America? It's based on the Gumball Rally, isn't it? So it was called Cannibal Run, wasn't it? I hope so. Fano just opened John Wick's Mustang for pre-order in the US. Wow, so you can get the Mustang now. That's cool. Yeah, I'm a speed demon. Going that fast. Yeah. We're close to the Gulf of Mexico, but the part where the hurricane is hitting us relatively close. Well, stay safe, Ricardo. Hopefully that's going to be... I was going to say... I was going to say I hope that blows over. Puns tonight. No, seriously, stay safe. Maybe you should build a robot out of your car to sort the mechanics out about the MOT. Yeah, there's no way I could do a job like that. I'm not good at car work. I've sat with Wayne when he drives. He drives like a Schumacher. Took me a few. As if I do. I drive like an old person. I'm so slow, it winds people up. I just happen to be fast in built up areas. You know, someone who got caught for speeding in a Fiat 126, you can barely get the thing up to 30 miles an hour with the wind behind. Wayne is actually Ratfink. I remember Ratfink. I remember Batfink. Hi, Wayne. My name is Trevor. I'm from South Africa. I love models. Thank you, Trevor. I set my cruise control on the motorway at 99, as 100 is an instant ban. Jim, come on. Wayne keeps forgetting what speed is, so he keeps destroying his car suspension. Yeah, no, definitely. I need a new aircon, man. That's not a valid excuse. I've got aircon, remember, in the workshop. So if I really do need to cool down, I just go in the workshop. But here, yeah, it's cooking up here. It's cooking. You're going to get to 35 degrees C this week. Oh my God, that's over the water there in the Netherlands. Is that where you are? That's right, isn't it, Pete? It's 97 here at home in Houston. That's just terrible. And it's a blistering 73 here in Walnut Creek, California. I had to turn the fan on. It's 80 and it's humid in Wonderfest land. Ah, Louisville. I've been to Louisville when it's been baking hot though. But I'm telling you, at the moment, ugh, crazy. Trek mods. Hello, Trek mods. How's it going? Um, inside the boat's cabin. There we go. Look, it's 43 degrees Celsius. That's in the 90s then, isn't it? So we're sitting on the roof watching on my tablet. Oh, I feel sorry for you. Hi, does anyone know where you plug Ian's Partwork power supply for the Millennium Falcon? I had off you, Wayne. The Millennium Falcon is underneath the it's underneath the by the legs. Underneath, there's a plug socket. Should be. Texas requires a yearly car inspection so you can get your registration sticker. Oh, there you go. So it's not just the UK then. We had 53 degrees Celsius in Saudi Arabia and the air conditioning worked fine. That is crazy. Crazy temperatures. You think about it, human body's 37.5 degrees to operate, you know, that's considered normal. So 53, the anthill mob. We still talking about wacky races? Oh, bless. Stand by. Everyone's talking amongst themselves. I'm having to scroll through chat. Your back is killing you. You know what? I had that bad back 2 months ago. I'm glad that's passed. But God, I don't wish that on my worst enemy. Backache is awful. Absolutely awful. See, Paul, look, now you remember. Look, you've got your little, you got your stripes. And that goes up. Every month you remember, that goes up. That's why you see some people with the Federation badge and stuff. USB isn't very retro. No, it's our little secret. Shh. I do wonder what would happen if I went back to the 80s with my mobile phone and my Bose noise cancelling Bluetooth earbuds. They'd think I'm from another planet. I'd be like locked up by the government and stuff. I mean, I wouldn't be able to demonstrate internet, but I could demonstrate music and video. That'd be enough. And pictures. I could take pictures. It would be like, wow. Can you imagine? I wonder what people would think of me. just going back in time and having that. You need room for your giant Cygnus, Wayne, don't forget. Yeah, no, I do. I haven't even started printing that yet. I've been printing heads instead. Can you send me the video link? Of what? What video link, Ian? Are you talking to me? I don't know. I don't know. God, you know what? It's so, I've got to do it again. It's so hot in here. It's really hot in here. Is there a reason your merchandise is priced in dollars? Normally, in your location, you should be able to, it should come up in whatever denomination your territory is. If it doesn't, scroll all the way to the bottom and you can change it. You can change the shipping location and currency. And it will put it in the proper currency and it will send it from the right place. Right at the bottom of the page of that Dashery store. Matter of fact, let me show you. See, so this is the store here. There's Spaceballs the t-shirt. Or the Illudium Q36 Space Modulator. Right down the bottom here, you see, you can change it there. Click on that, and you can change shipping country and currency. So, that's how that works. All cool. Imagine in the UK, if you got 10p for each pothole you hit. Millionaires. Millionaires would be in. I came back with about 100 frogs, but remember I took like 600, but I've still got 2 bags of them here, Steve. So, yeah. It's Frog Central at the moment. With his little QR code on the bottom. Do I know why potholes are called potholes? It's rather interesting. No idea. Please, pray tell. It's your birthday tomorrow, Wayne. 20th of June. You'll be 52. Happy birthday tomorrow. So let me think. You're one shy of being a Cancer then, aren't you? Does that mean... What comes before Cancer? Cancer's then Leo? I don't know what your star sign you are, Jason. Happy birthday for tomorrow, though. Have I got the little thing? I have. Look, happy birthday for tomorrow. That's cool. Look, I've got an asset that actually works. Wayne, do you have Knight Rider model cars? The only one I've got, Trevor, is that one right there with the comlink. All done. Oh, Sudbury, Ontario, not the UK. I was going to say Sudbury, UK. I'll need to record a video on my phone as for some reason I can't find the video. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. I understand Kevin had some problems with that final tumbler. That's worrying me. Because obviously I haven't had that pack delivered yet, but it seems like in that very last pack, last stage, we're putting the actual roof section on, which was supposed to go backwards and forwards. But his one wasn't working, so hopefully, well, we'll see when it comes to doing mine. That's a cool t-shirt. Thank you. It's simple. It's a simple t-shirt. Oh, thank you, Wayne. I'll just make sure I've got that. Hang on, stand by. Yeah, I got it. Perfect. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Bringlesleaf, here we go. Every time I see your name, I'm like, what am I reading? My builder is such a nice man. I didn't pay him yet. He still offered to come and put my windows in. Oh, so you're being that's normal. I thought you were going to say something funny. Oh, thank you, Jasper Hunt. Welcome to the channel. Look at that. Pop-ups on the screen. Your only gaming experience is Centipede on the Spectrum. Well, you know what? Before the stream started, I was on my Spectrum here. I was playing Target Renegade. I absolutely love Target Renegade. Target Renegade and Chaos Battle of the Wizards. Absolutely brilliant games for the ZX Spectrum. And they still hold up today. They are still really good today. I am really having problems with chat tonight. It's all over the place. Stand by. I guess nobody wanted to take a Lich King. Yeah. Oh, the Lich King. Can't beat it. The state that the Yucatan is in has a cool name too. Quintana Roo. Quintana Roo, if I pronounce that right? DLSD Stop the Senate F1 fan home have just announced it. Yeah, so I don't know why the 97T that we're building on the membership channel is now over on the fan home banner. But I'm telling you, Agora Models was at that licensing show and there was a Senna license there as well. Just saying. Just saying what I saw on their video. Hi Ian, how's it going? Airwolf, please. See? Airwolf, 18 van, everyone wants it. Oh, it's an electrical regulator. Yeah, they're a pain. Motor was fine, cable rusted through. Especially when those cables snap. If that cable snaps, that's a big old job. I've done it once before on a Ford Galaxy. Nightmare. You've been someone for waiting to issue the Spaceship Serenity from Firefly. I was actually watching some Firefly the other day, you know. I missed that show. Cannibal Run's on Amazon Prime, is it? I don't think it's on in this country on Amazon Prime, Steve. We have different things, especially Netflix as well. Is different in the UK than it is in the US. Oh, but Anthony's in the UK. He says it's on. Oh, is it? Let me double check that. Stand by. It is. Wow. Okay. I'm going to watch that tonight. I haven't seen it in ages. Thank you for that. Boom. I've just froze my screen now. Hopefully this screen is still working. My computer's having technical problems at the moment. I really do hope I'm streaming okay. It looks like I'm okay. We'll see. No, we're not. We're not. I can't hang on, stand by. Okay. So I've got a problem here that I can't I can't access chat. Oh, hang on. Something happened. See, this is the heat. I'm telling you, it's the heat that's causing this. There we go. We're back in business again now. Cannonball Run is just every day on the interstates, nothing special anymore. Evening all. Any news with John Wick Mustang next stages? Nothing here, but it is being released in America at the moment. I haven't received anything yet. Although I did have a lot of notifications as things are on the way. Thank you for everyone who let me know that's on Amazon Prime. I've got a film to watch tonight now. I haven't seen that for ages. Isn't Roger Moore and Jackie Chan in that? I'm sure they were. Um, you have a friend who was caught speeding on the motorway in a 1936 Riley Lynx. Yeah, it does rise. That's why it's so hot in here at the moment. It is really hot in here. You know what? I said I've been feeling a bit woozy, I have to say, in the last 10 minutes. But I'm out of water. I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Um, currently 83 degrees, like everyone's telling the temperature in Wisconsin. Supposedly to hit mid-90s here this weekend with a heat index of 110. Crazy. I was going to ask what you're working on, but I guess with the chat you don't have a chance to build. I don't work on anything tonight. Thursday night's just chat night. Build nights when we chat is normally on the member stream on Wednesday. Yesterday we built the 9070 Lotus, and we tried to build some of the Roker Seahorse Bug. But yeah. By the legs underneath Wayne, are you referring to a prostate exam? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be a magician back in the time. If I had this, I'm telling you, they'd think I was an alien. Have I missed Christian from Grantham? You did. I played that right at the start, but we did play it. I need a Sony Walkman. I've got better than that, Paul Tackett. Let me show you this. Forget Sony was the first ever released Walkman. This wasn't even a Sony brand. This is like a UNICEF brand. It didn't do a lot. It had a volume and it had this. But this is one of the very first Walkmans that came out. And I believe I might have. Look, I've got I've got batteries in it and it works. So I don't really want to put a tape in it though. But yeah, one of the very first Walkmans you could ever get. That was. I like showing you things from my retro room here. I remember when you avoided someone who appeared to be talking to themselves. That's just normal behaviour. Sorry, not watching. Just ordering a pizza. Yeah, for yourself this time. Oh, bless you. Had back pain since '93. That's just terrible. Damaged at work, got worse, had to quit job in '95, now can't stand for more than a couple of minutes. The thing that this old grouse that I never believed, standing was a problem, but sitting down was a problem as well. And there was just no position I could get like relief in. But I'm glad it's. I think it was sciatica in the end. I think that's what's caused it. I don't think I pulled it. I think I had sciatica. Not seen any good model of the classic Mini as used in the Italian Job with Michael Caine. That would be a good one as well, John Mortimer, actually. Potholes, there we go, was a phrase coined by old Roman roads. They were surfaced with clay that people would steal to make pots with. Hence potholes. Wow. Ah, and Steve, you gifted a member, so we now have Jasper Hunt is a member. Thank you for that, Steve. Can you now mod kits, assuming you don't show it to fan art? I can't at the moment. I don't think I can anyway. I don't know. I don't suppose it matters, does it? It's just I wouldn't take it apart, Will's Workshop. If you know anything about me, when I take things apart, I can never put them back together. I can never ever get them back together. And normally when I do put them back together, I'm left with God knows how many screws and spare parts, which I just throw away because out of sight, out of mind and all of that. Oh. Yeah, Captain Chaos. That was it. Captain Chaos. That was Dom DeLuise, wasn't it? Need to get a new T-shirt for next year's trip and get the merch on the map done. No, definitely. I've still got 2 merch on the map to do, actually. Just so you know. So if you're waiting for your merch on the map, I do still have 2 to do. You're going to be harassing the Agora team in August at the IPMS Nationals. You know what? I thought that was in June for some reason, Ian. Because I was wondering, are you going to have the Apache finished? Now I've got pack 9 here, which I can do. I haven't seen pack 10. I don't even think the pack 10 instructions are up yet. You as a World of Warcraft addict, yeah, it's called World of Warcrack for a reason. When it's first released, but I'm much more of a Lord of the Rings online fan now. I went from World of Warcraft to playing Star Wars: The Old Republic for a while, and then I went straight back to World of Warcraft again. Yeah. They will be sick of hearing Airwolf 500 times a day. Yeah, no, definitely. Serenity with an interior. See, I don't know if Serenity and Firefly will have a big draw now for our generation, probably. But for the newer generation now, I'm talking the 20s to 25-year-olds haven't got a clue. I'm guessing what Firefly is and Serenity. Uh, you've checked my John Wick Mustang and only stage 3 and 5. Stage 4 is missing. Ah, right, okay. I haven't received anything since that first one. Yeah, so the Yucatan is where the Chichen Itza pyramids are. I'd love to see them. Of course, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's already seen them, I believe. She's been everywhere, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. She's like Willy Fogg. Around the world in 80 days. She's been everywhere. Jackie Chan was driving the Mitsubishi in the movie. Yeah, so it was a massively brilliant sports car, wasn't it? No, the Lich King, we just announced it, Chris Fern. It's on the fan home site now. So take care, guys. See you later, mate. Oh, it's a Subaru that he was driving. Ah, you see? I didn't know. Nah, the when Sony came out with theirs, obviously these were way before Sony. You had your these were Chinese brand, I'm guessing. Even Sharp had one before Sony, I believe. You had the Sony Walkman, which really boosted it off. But yeah, the Sony Walkman was the one that I think brought it to the mainstream. Uh, you still have my Sinclair Mini TV. Doesn't pick up anything anymore. Now it's analog signal. That's true. Um, you're finishing pack 10 today. Just need to send me 11 and 12 once you get them. Wow. That's going to be cool. I've so much artillery to do, though, Ian. I've still got so much artillery. Save that to the end. Star Wars, yes, but World of Warcraft is Yawn Fest for me. It is a bit same old, I have to say. But, you know, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Have I put the decals on the Titanic? No, I haven't done that yet, John. I do need to have an attempt at it, because at least I can say I've attempted it, because I've heard people say it's a bit of a nightmare to do. I really don't want to do it, though. That's pretty much why I probably haven't done the Titanic at the moment, knowing that I've got that and the rigging to do. Oh, you bet Jackie Chan. Oh my God. How cool's that? Willy Fogg. Hey, now the story's just begun. Now a lot of time has gone. We must be ready to go away. 80 days around the world. Yeah, I know all of those. All of those old cartoons. Mysterious Cities of Gold. Children of the Sun. See, you don't want to hear me singing all night. I don't even had a rum. Can you believe that? I'm singing with no rum. Something's wrong. You're only building what I need to fit out the helicopter. Agora bringing all the diorama parts. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Do you not use your filament printer much these days? The filament printer actually printed my head, John Mortimer, and it's going to be printing the base for the Velma that I did, because my is too. I printed it too big for the Saturn 4 Ultra there, and it will be eventually printing the Cygnus. So it does get some use. Music cassettes are becoming fashionable again, like the vinyl revival a while back. That's crazy. If they could issue the Enterprise, they could issue Serenity, couldn't they? I suppose so. Great singing, Wayne. Ulysses 31 now. Ulysses, Ulysses, soaring through all the galaxies in search of Earth. Any more? One for all and all for one. Musker, Hansa, always. They don't make theme tunes like they used to. No, they don't. You know what? I heard one the other day that everyone seems to know, and it's crazy that people from our era know that song. And you know what one it is? As soon as I start bringing it and singing it, it's the God, I think how it goes. It goes oh, there's a voice. It keeps on calling me down the road. That's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow. We know what that is, don't we? It's the littlest hobo. Oh, I love that.
Amber M super
I
chatted
love that.
$10.
Oh,
Can't
thank
wait
you,
for the
Amber
Lich
M.
King video. Impatiently waiting for it to show up on the US
We've got
site.
talks. We got talking. We got talking back. Can't wait for the Lich King video. I'm patiently waiting for it to show up in the US site. Yeah, once my video's up, I might have more information when it might come to the US, but it's now available in the UK site, definitely. So, there you go. Yes, D'Artagnan slipped in there. Look, everyone got the littlest hobo. Everyone knows the littlest hobo. That song's iconic. I wanted to put that song as my ringtone on my phone, you know. At the moment, I've got Outrun. The Outrun music is my ringtone on my phone. But yeah, littlest hobo. That'd be wicked. I am. I'm up to date. Look, that means that we must be coming to the end of the stream. It's one of the best songs ever. That's why I know it is. It was never charted though, did it? I don't remember the littlest hobo music ever charting. But I mean, I always knew Willy Fogg, Ulysses, Mysterious Cities of Gold. They were the songs of my era. But there you go. I'm going to say goodnight too, John, because, you know, it's getting too hot up here and I'm just getting really weird. I'm starting to feel really weird now. So I should have bought more water up here. But it's been a fun stream. As I said, tomorrow, it's potluck. Don't know what's going to be. Could be a Lich King. Could be Toyota Supra. Could be with a Batmobile. I don't know. We'll have to see. But take care of yourselves. I am now going to cool off by sticking my head under a very cold tap. Because, as you know, in Corby at the moment, it's a fire. Anyway, take care, everyone. I will see you later. Bye.